me a little bit with writing my expanded form, because then I can tell right here, this is the number I'm going to write in this teapot. So I have 10, 20, 30. So 30. And then I have my ones. I had 9 ones, so 30 plus 9 equals 39. So on your boards, what you're going to start doing is you can draw the pictures if you need it to help you, but you're just going to write the number sentence. You're going to write the expanded form on your board. So on your board, you would have this written down. 30 plus 9. That's all you'd have to write. But like I said, I drew pictures because it's going to help me. I'm going to draw the pictures for you. You just have to write the expanded form. Alright? So we're going to do the next one. So erase your boards. I keep losing my eraser. Oh. So the next one is 120. So how many hundreds do I have? 120. 1. How many tens? 2. How many ones? 0. Okay, so on your boards, you need to write the expanded form. You're kind of close. Remember, you gotta have your zeros in there. You can't just have a 1. You gotta have our zeros. Alright, so I have 1 100, so I had someone just write a 1 here. Remember when I said we can't just write ones, we have to write the whole, we have to put those zeros in there because they're important. We can't forget about the zeros. Okay, we can't forget about our zeros. So we have to fill in our zeros. It's not just a 1, it's 100, the number 100. Okay? And then we have how many tens? 2, but we can't just write a 2 because that's not 2, it's what? 20. 1, 10, 20.
She's not drawing, she's writing. Can you not see?
Okay? And then we have how many ones? 0. We still need that 0 there because that's going to show us that there's 0 ones. So on your boards, you should have written 100 plus 20 plus 0. And I'll show you why we have to put those zeros. Because when we start using this for adding and subtracting, they have to be lined up. We have to put our zeros in there to line up our numbers when we add. So you got to make sure that all of your numbers are in the right place value so that you add the right ones together. Because if you add them, if you don't put them in the right spot and you add them together, you're going to get the wrong answer. So that's why we put them in our place value spots. That's why place value is important. It helps us with adding and subtracting. So we have 0, 0 plus 2 is 2, and then we bring down our 1, so 120. So this is the same thing, it's just this is stacked on top of each other. Jade, do you have a question? You're muted. Just get a sock. Good job, Jessica. All right, we're going to keep going. Erase your boards. All right, so my next number is 62. Oh, which number shows up better? 62. How many tens do I have to draw for 62? 6. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And how many ones? 2. 1, 2. So I have to add, what am I adding? 60. We said it when we said, or you can hear it when you say it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So you're writing the number 60. And then you're just writing the number 2. 60 plus 2 equals 62. Make sure you're putting your plus signs because that's the whole point of expanded form. 60 plus 2. And we're adding. It's like an addition sentence. You don't put your plus sign in there, it's just numbers on a board. 60 plus 2. So show me your 60 plus 2 on your whiteboard. My friends online. Jalen, you have a question? We're doing expanded form place value. So we're making it look like this, Jalen. Okay, we're not using giant big numbers like this, but this is our example. This is expanded form. We break down 587, we're breaking it into our place value spot, so 500 plus 80 plus 7.
Matthew, sit up, honey.
Okay? So what I just showed Jalen is this. This is expanded form. We have the number 587, we're just breaking it apart. 500 plus 80 plus 7. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing right now. Breaking it apart. Okay? Friends that are in here, here's your expanded form. We're just breaking it up. Alright, erase your board. $17. How many tens are in 17? 1 10. How many ones? 7, right here. 7, here's 1 10 and 7 ones. So I drew the picture, you write the number sentence. What plus what is going to equal 17?
Remember, put your marker on. Put your lid on.
What are we adding together to make 17? Don't just have a 1. You're writing the value of that stick. It's not just one stick, it's how much. How much is this worth? 10. Okay? So it's 10. It's worth 10. Plus, how many ones? 7. Equals 17.
Chin it.
10 plus 7 equals 17. I don't know.
Harper, go by Miss Rubio. Go sit by her. And do it. You have to just sit still back in the chair. Thank you, get your Now, how much that means to write? So write 10. So we're writing it out now.
Make sure you're
10
drawing the picture, okay?
plus how many dots you have? Plus
So,
we're starting to add.
10 stick, right?
How many dots you
Draw your
have?
10 stick. And 7 ones. So
Now
that's
you have to
7
write the number. How many there? Count it.
Okay, so how much is that 10 stick worth?
Ta-da. Okay.
So
Friends at home, you should be showing me your
Okay,
problem.
Erase, good. That's how you erase.
Chin it, chin it, chin it, chin it, chin it.
That's all you have to do.
If she tells you to erase it. Jade, make sure you have your numbers written down too, not just your picture. Oh, okay, I see it now. It's just on the bottom, I couldn't see it. All I could see was your picture.
Okay, erase that.
Alright, good job. Erase your board. 103. Okay? So I have a 1, 100.
So draw your one.
Do I have any tens?
The square, right? Draw your square.
No tens. How many ones?
3.
3. Okay?
She does, Jake.
So I drew the pictures. You write the numbers.
You're just writing the numbers.
I drew the picture. You write the numbers.
Be careful, it's tricky.
It is tricky.
Well, please chin it so the whole world doesn't see it. We want you to chin it. Because right under your chin.
Lillian, we're breaking the number apart, okay? So you're not just writing the number on your board. You're going to write what I write, okay? Look right here. I have 1, 100. How much is that worth?
100.
100. So I have 100 plus, do I have any tens? ones? Three.
There's 0 10 sticks with the
It's
0.
100 equals.
So I have written on my board, I have 100, so you should have this written on your boards. 100 plus 0 plus 3.
You're not throwing it, you're writing it. Plus 0 plus.
And it might seem kind of silly to put a plus 0 in the middle because you're like, but it's 0. I don't really need it there.
This is
But
where
we do because we're doing place values, so you do need your 0 to count. Okay?
Okay.
100 plus 0 plus 3. I'll move out of the way. Can you guys see the board okay?
Alright.
Online? Can you see it? I think there's a light later.
It looks good through the video.
Okay.
I don't know.
It might not be as clear. I just feel like.
I feel like that too when I look at it.
We're gonna be doing this skill, you're doing it today, and we're practicing the same skill tomorrow. So there's gonna be a video for you to watch tomorrow, because tomorrow's a virtual day, remember? So tomorrow you just have to go into the Google Classroom. So tomorrow there's gonna be a video and then an activity, but it's the same thing. We're doing expanded form today and tomorrow. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jane. All right, Jessica, you got a question?
So if we don't know, can we use our own toolbox if we have them at home?
Absolutely. All right, erase your boards. $83. So, looking at 83, how many tens do I have? 8. Here's my 8 tens. How many ones? 3. So you gotta write the numbers down. I drew the pictures for you. Remember when we count our 10 sticks, we count by 10.
Oh, can you picture? 8 10 sticks.
So it's not just 8, it's what? 80. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
So how many 10 sticks did she say we had? So how much is that? We count 10, so 10, 20.
So break count by 10. Count your 10 sticks by 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So you're gonna write the number. 80.
And then you got your plus, and then how many ones?
Not 81, silly. 80. 0. Okay, so on your boards you should have 80. I should be seeing some boards. 80. Oh, I see a couple people writing 8. Don't forget, you gotta put that 0 in there. It's not just an 8, it's an 80. That's what my 10 sticks are worth. Okay? You gotta have that 0. It's important.
Good job.
80 plus 3.
Good job.
Okay? So don't just have 8 plus 3, because 8 plus 3 doesn't equal 83, does it?
No.
What would 8 plus 3 equal?
11.
11. That's not 83, that's 11. So if I stacked it on top of each other, I'll show you right here. 80 plus 3 and added it up. I'd add my ones place first and then bring down my 8. If I just had 8 and 3, they're both in the ones place and that just equals 11. So that doesn't equal 83. We're trying to get to 83, not 11.
We need a 0.
We don't want 11. We need that 0. He's important.
I put the 0.
Good. All right, erase your boards. All right, 116. I think this is the last one like this.
That is super.
Okay, 116. So I have 100.
100. Square.
I have 110 because my 1 in the middle.
Nope.
And I have 6 ones. So I have 1 100, 110, and 6 ones. So what is it going to look like when I add it up? Break it apart. Expanded form. Zeros are important.
How much are
He has an important job. He's holding people's spots in
How
line.
much is the square worth? 100. Right. So right
their spots.
What's
You guys
that?
are
How
good.
much does that?
You guys are doing good.
There you go. Okay. How
At
many
home, when
tens
you
do
got
have?
it, put it on your
Look
board.
at your board. How many tens do you have?
Put it on your
One
chin,
10, right?
so I can see.
So now you'll add your tens. How many? No, that's your ones, honey. You got how many sticks?
Good, Sean. He even drew a chart.
One. So
He
you'll
got
add
his
your
chart
10.
drawn.
Good job. And then add your ones. So do another plus.
All right, Jessica, pay attention.
That's okay. You can just do it next time.
Look at your board.
So you gotta add your how many?
If you
ones do
added that up, it wouldn't equal 116. Jaden and Miss Stewart's class, look at your ones. You just put a 1. How many ones do we have?
Add 6. That's 6.
We have 6. Oh, okay. Well, we have 100. So on your board, you should have 100, 100
Plus 1.
plus 10, because he's worth 10, not just worth 1, plus 6.
Plus how many ones?
100 plus 10 plus 6. And if I stack them on top of each other, I would get 116. It's a lot easier to add to me when you stack them on top of each other. So I can see them in their place value spots. Alright. The next thing you're going to do is you're still writing numbers on your board. You're not drawing pictures. Okay? Except you are going to tell me the value of the underlying number. Okay? So for example, erase your boards. The underlying number right here is the 1, the first 1. What place value spot is that 1 in?
100.
Okay, what place value spot is this 1 in right here? The 100. So how much is that 1 worth? Is he worth 1?
1.
He's worth 1?
No.
He's worth 100. So on your board you're gonna write 100. Because that's how much he's worth. He's worth 100. We're not drawing pictures.
No, it goes HT.
So on your board, if everybody does this, you can write your place value chart. HTO. Okay, break it down. There's my chart. Hundreds, tens, ones. So have that written on your board. That will help you. Hundreds, tens, ones. So if I broke it down, it's asking for my 1 right here. Well, that's an 8, not a 6. This first one is worth 100. So he's worth 100. He's worth 100. Alright, we're gonna do a couple more. So Sarah's just running out of time. Okay, so I kept my chart. I just erased my numbers. 96. The 9 is underlined. So you hear it when I say the number. 96.
Goes under the 2.
What's the 9 worth? 96. What's it worth?
No,
Tell me how much it's worth.
put the 6 under the ones.
90. He's worth 90. 90. There's 90 of him. Not just 9. He's got 90.
The answer is 90, right? So you could put the answer over here, 90, and leave the 9 in the tens. That could be your answer box. And you write 90, right? Because the 9 is worth 90. So on that side, write 90.
Alright, we're going to do a couple more. Erase your 90.
Keep your chart. And you can erase that because we're going to get a new one.
one's tricky.
Alright, so fill your
The 0 is underlined. Yeah, he's worth how much?
Where's your 100 gonna
He's
go?
worth nothing.
10. He's worth something.
You gotta tell me how much is he worth? Draw it apart.
So fill your check and
He's in the 10th place. He's in the 10th place. You're yelling out that he's worth 10. He's in the 10th place, but how much is he worth? Nothing. He is worth nothing. There's nothing there. It's a 0. He's important, but he's worth nothing in this problem. So he's worth 0. 0. You would draw a big, giant 0 on your board because he's worth 0. There's nothing there. He's just holding the spot. So in case a number came in, they would tell us what he's worth. Because if we didn't have this number there, what would it be? If we didn't have a 0 here, it would just be 17. So he's important. He's just worth nothing. He's worth nothing though. He's worth 0. That one was tricky because everyone's like, he's in the 10th place. He's worth 10. It would only be he's worth 10 if what would have to be here to be worth 10? What would have to be there? A 1.
A 1 or higher?
A 1 or higher. Yep. All right, erase your boards. 11. The first one is underlined. So what place value is he in? The 10. So he's worth how much?
1, right?
He's not worth 11. He's worth how much? 10.
Right? So you got 10.
Why would he be worth 100?
He's tricky. That 10's place, Dan. He's playing tricks on us.
Oh, there's one thing,
Everyone's like, but it's a 1. Why is he worth 10?
It's 10.
Because if I drew my 10 stick right here and a 1, this is worth 10. That's 1. So 10, 11.
If there was another one, it would be 111.
Good job. Good job, good job, good job. All right. Ready, one more. 115. The 5 is underlined. The 5 right here.
Best looking.
How much is he worth?
Where's your 100 go? And then you have a 10.
Good, Sean. Jade.
He's worth 1.
He's
worth 5. He's worth 5.
Jade, what'd you say? He's not worth 15. He's in the 1's place. So if he's in the 1's place, he's worth how many?
1.
Well, he's not worth 1. He's in the 1's place. So he's worth 5 because if I drew 5 1s, here's my 1, 10, and my 1, 100. There's the drawn in pictures. So how many do I have here? 5. I don't have 1 there. I have 5. Okay. So he's worth 5. He's worth 5. There's 5 1s. All right. I'm gonna explain your homework. Got 2 things for homework tonight. The first thing is what we did first, where you break it up. It gives you the number on the ice cream cone. You're going to type it or write it in the boxes. So I did the first one for you. 100 plus 0 plus 5. 105. Okay? Then the next one, you're going to do what we just did, where it breaks it down. I give you the expanded form. You tell me the number. You give me the standard form. So 100 plus 70 plus 2 is what?
172.
172. So you would write that or type that in your box.
And don't forget to do it tonight.
And mark is done.
I had a lot of people not do it last
Okay.
night.
All right, here's Ms. Charnish. You're
Yeah,
going
I'm
on.
gonna do phonics real quick,
Okay.
just for a breakup.
Yeah.
Okay, so put your erase boards away. Put your marker away, lid on, cap on. Okay. Everybody hear me? Okay, all the race boards are away. And now's where you get to have a chin mask break because you're behind your chair and we're standing up because we got to get moving. Stand up. Stretch out. Oh, did anybody stop and start it?
Go.